we are going to talk race here for a few minutes. I don't know how long it's going to take. I would argue that if you, the people who are right now hitting the fast forward 30 seconds or pausing the YouTube stream are the people that this might be the most valuable to. Because I think I might say some things that surprise you or challenge the way you think a bit. So the reason race got brought into the MVP discussion was because Kendrick Perkins made a few observations that in the last however many years, the only MVPs to not be in the top 10 in scoring were Larry Bird and Dirk Nowitzki, and now Jokic is about to do it again. Also, I believe made the observation that since Wilton Russell, only one guy has ever won 3 straight MVPs. That one guy is Larry Bird. Now it looks like it's going to be Jokic again. He was heavily implying Jokic is benefiting by being a white player. And JJ Redick lost his damn mind about it. So JJ said that Kendrick was calling people racist. And that is what is so frustrating. It is not the same thing to say race could be playing a factor in something as saying these people are racist. Let me give you the simplest possible example. People are surprised when they find out you're my son. There are 2 major reasons for that. One is our ages. The other is our races. That does not make anyone who is surprised by it at all racist.
Right.
It's just race is one of the reasons that they don't think we're related. It's, by the way, pretty reasonable assumption. It's like, no, now if once they hear how we're related, it makes them angry. Now we get to the racist part of it.
Right.
But there's racial components to a lot of things that are not racist. That's the first point. Second point is this. I think white basketball players at the highest level get pulled in all different directions where race plays a component in how we evaluate them. For instance, the plumbers and firemen comment that JJ made about the older era players, we all know why. One of the reasons why 60s basketball is considered a joke by some guys.
There were
a lot of white guys.
Dogs in there.
A lot of white guys. And we know that when people are trying to tear down Jordan and show the clips of who he was playing in the 80s, they look for the clips of white guys guarding. So, I would argue that when it comes to NBA basketball, now let's go to modern day, the average white player gets downgraded because of his race. I think people took way longer to recognize Alex Caruso was a hell of a player because he had a receding hairline and was a bald white guy than they would have with the exact same resume if he was just a shaved head black guy from Texas A&M. I think that guys who, again, whatever. I hope that if any of this reaches JJ's desk, he gets the full context of it, because I'm not trying to attack him at all, but I bet JJ Redick felt personally like I am not giving credit for what a excellent player I am because I'm a white dude. And I bet he dealt with that shit his whole basketball life. Where it was like, whether you're getting picked on the playground or whether it's all of this, how the media talks about him. So now, does that mean those people were racists? No. Does it mean race consciously or more likely subconsciously was playing a factor into how they evaluated him? Yes. So I think average white basketball players get downgraded by the media, by fans, a few percentage points. But there is a flip side to that coin. I think if you're a white player, cross the threshold to undeniably great, you get a few bonus points.
Right.
Not intentionally, not because the voters are together and they're like, you know what? Let's get some white folks this award, especially because the only white guys who win it these days are non-American white guys.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's Steve Nash, who's Canadian.
That's what I was thinking
it's Dirk.
about.
It's Jokic. But do I think that subconsciously there are some extra credit for when the white guy in the NBA is dominating? Yes, I do. And I don't think that makes anybody racist.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.